Mr. Brown had the violin, went around, all around with his violin. Lordy, how he played it, swayed it, made it, oh, so beautiful. Analyze, heard his violin, rolled her eyes at his violin. Lordy, how he loved the when Anna would cry, fiddle up on your violin.
Hello and welcome to my channel, Serenity, Peace and Comfort. My name is Serenity and we are celebrating the new Downton Abbey movie coming out soon. And boy, do we need this ray of sunshine. Well, go get yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and meet me right back here. I'd like a cup of coffee, please. Thank you. Barrow, what is this? You know I do not take my coffee in that teacup. You know I take my coffee in my Downton Abbey mug. Before we begin, I'd like to tell you a little bit about my channel, Serenity, Peace and Comfort. There's really nothing quite like it. We take time together to revel in all the good the world has to offer. We take time to appreciate and have gratitude for all the good things in life, the beautiful, wonderful blessings that God has given us. It's based on slow living. It's based on the quiet life. It's based on homesteading and just appreciating nature. I think you'll love it. If you need some serenity, peace, and comfort in your life, why don't you subscribe? We do history, we do vintage, we do home life, we do do-it-yourselves, and it's really a place where you'll feel very comfortable. So hit the subscribe button and hit the like button and join us. Now, on to our show today. We are celebrating Downton Abbey and all the wonderful characters. How do you pick a favorite? I love Cora. I love Mrs. Patmore. I love Robert. I love Carson. I do love Mary. I do love Edith. How can you pick who your favorite is? There's just so many. But if I had to pick one, I do love Cora. I so would love to be like her. She's so zen. She knows exactly who she is. She does everything with class and elegance. I do love her. Funny story. Years ago, it may still be out there, but I took a test online to see which Downton Abbey character I really was. Took the test, and I thought, I wonder if I came out as Mary or, oh please, I'm sure I'm Cora. And guess who I turned out as? Robert. I didn't see that coming. who is your favorite character? Please list it down below, and let's find out who everyone really loves. It's gonna be hard, but pick one of your favorites. Now, we talked about favorite characters. How about least favorite characters? I'd have to say my least favorite was that Miss Bunting, who showed up at the dinner table. She kind of liked Tom. There's no way in real life that she would have ever been endured. She would have been thrown out immediately. She probably wouldn't even have made it past the front door in real life. I think her presence at the dinner table was a little bit of Hollywood there. Certainly here in America, she would not have been tolerated at a dinner table. In the great upper-class Gold Coast families, they would have never, ever had someone like her at their table. But she certainly did rile people up, and I think she was my least favorite. But tell me yours. List it down in the comments. Let's do some favorite scenes. I think one of my favorite scenes was when Matthew proposed to Mary. I do love that scene outside. That was beautiful and simple, and I really do love that scene. But so many wonderful scenes. And I think dramatically, that scene where Cora slips on the soap and ends up having a miscarriage. I thought that was a turn, a twist I wasn't expecting, so I liked that. I thought that was clever of them to put that in there. But I thought it would turn into more, and it just didn't go anywhere. So I did like that scene, but how many scenes there were. That was so wonderful. I love the scene where Matthew and Mary were in the Great Hall. They put the phonograph on and they danced together. That was very sweet. I did like that. How many scenes there were. I loved the scene when the girls were singing for the World War I vets. That was wonderful. Very well done. But how many scenes there were? There's hundreds. But give me at least one or two of your favorite scenes in the comments below. Now, let's have a bit of fun. I'm going to show you some authentic Downton Abbey outfits and ensembles, and let's see if you can identify who wore them. Ready? Here we go. But did you ever wonder about Cora? You know, she's an American. Did you wonder what was life like for her back in America? What would her upbringing have been like? Well, let me show you. Come on. This was fun today, wasn't it? You know, it says in the Bible, in Philippians 4:8, to think about things that are excellent, right, pure, noble, and praiseworthy. I think we did that today, don't you? Well, if you hit subscribe, you'll be getting all the Serenity, Peace, and Comfort videos. You won't miss one, and I think you'll enjoy it. So, until I see you next time, God bless you.